Sometimes the longer nights and shorter days and cold weather can sap our energy and make us feel sad and moody. Dr. Tim Hope joins us to tell you how to tell if you have seasonal affective disorder and how to combat it. Dr. Hope, great to have you here. A lot of people do feel invigorated when the cool air comes in for the fall, but then as it starts to get even cooler, daylight savings happens, and darker, they can fall into a little bit of a depression.
Yeah, we all notice that as we come into the fall, we do have sunlight is coming up later, it's going down earlier, we get more tired, we tend to sleep in more, we tend to get some of those carbohydrate cravings. I'm noticing a lot of good treats around here today.
Food,
yeah, comfort food. And so everyone experiences those normal rhythms throughout the year of a little more energy or a little less energy, a little more moody or a little less moody. And during the winter months when we hit those darker days, more dark, less sunlight, we can get some of those mood changes. But if it goes beyond a few days, if you're noticing that it's really changing your appetite, if it's really changing your sleep, it's interfering with your work, it's interfering with your ability to socialize, you're withdrawing some more, especially if you have any kind of suicidal thoughts that are coming out, especially if you notice that this is a pattern that happens for you every late fall, every winter, then you might have seasonal affective disorder.
Okay, so like there is a fine line between being a little sad and tired and gloomy and having seasonal affective disorder, also known as SAD.
Right.
So what are some of the things that you can do if you think you may have seasonal affective disorder?
So there are lots of things that you can do, and there are things that work really well for clinical depression too. When you're feeling tired, get up. Open up the shades in the morning. That morning sunlight is especially important. Even if it's a cloudy day out, turn on the lights in your room. You get more of that light. That helps to stimulate the photoreceptors, turns off the melatonin producers in your brain, helps to elevate your mood and waken you up. Get exercise. Exercise is just plain good for you. It's good for your emotional well-being. It increases your energy and helps to fight off these depressive symptoms that you might be experiencing. And re-engage in the things that you used to enjoy. If you tend to find yourself withdrawing, well, reconnect to other people. Redo those activities that you really like. Be active. Get out there. Act opposite to the emotion that you're feeling.
So it sounds like just being active and getting up and doing something, even if it's a morning walk to get that sunshine and feel invigorated, can be as simple as that, to just get up and get moving. And if you do feel like you need to talk to a doctor, if you do feel like you need that professional help, by all means do so.
Yeah, talk to your doctor if these symptoms aren't going away after a few days. Call a psychologist. We're here to help you. We're here to evaluate, is this just a little bit of a transition to those fall and winter months, or is this something clinical that really needs treatment?
And don't ignore it. Because
right.
if it's something that you think you definitely need help with, you can get help.
These treatments work.
And then there's also the seasonal depression that we're talking about now, which is the depression that you feel every season at the same time. But clinical depression is different in that it's all the time.
Right. Clinical depression can happen anytime throughout the year. That's at least a couple of weeks of severe depression, mood, interference with your sleep, your appetite, your energy levels, and those down sad thoughts and even self-destructive thoughts.
Right, so there is a difference between those. And we talked about before we came on air how much coffee we drink. And I'm someone who drinks 2 cups in the morning, and then I feel a little tired in the afternoon, and I said I should just have a 3rd cup of coffee. But your advice?
Get out and get out there for a walk. You get the sunlight, go for a walk with a friend, you get to socialize. The exercise is just good for your body.
It's good for your body and for your mind. So wonderful, wonderful advice, Dr. Hope. Thank you very much for being with us.
You're welcome.
Great to have you. And for all of Dr. Hope's tips, you can visit us online at mymassappeal.com later on today. Still ahead, we'll